Good morning, welcome to the Hawthorn Cottagecraft podcast. Today is Saturday the 4th of August and this is a little bit different. It's not a normal podcast. I am going to the Yarnfolk Festival of Wool in Whitehead and I'm going to take you along with me. So come along, see what's happening. It's my local festival, so I'm really excited about going, and hopefully we'll meet lots of people there and see lots of lovely yarn, and I'm going to share it all with you. Normally I drive to Whitehead, it's about 20 minutes from here, but today I thought, for the novelty of it, the train is at the bottom of my street and I would get the train. I thought I would show you what I'm wearing before I got there. Today I'm wearing my 80 t-shirt, which I had wanted to finish for Yarnfolk. I started it in March at Edinburgh Yarn Festival, but 3 other sweaters got in the way in between times. But I got it finished for today and I got it blocked and I'm delighted with it. I knit this in Tuscan knits and it's just a really lovely lightweight t-shirt which suits the weather here. I can wear wool but still be a t-shirt. I'll talk more about it in the next podcast, but I just wanted to show you that that's what I'm wearing today. Fuel required, getting the caffeine in, quite a lot of walking to do today to the different venues. Oh, I'm really glad I got fuel and got caffeine. One of the centres is quite a tight climb, but it will be worth it. There's yarn at the end of it.
Good night. Sticking out for an hour. Yeah. So yeah, busy.
So I'm home again after a fabulous day at Yarnfolk in Whitehead. I had such a great time meeting everybody, and I got lots of photographs taken, and I hope you enjoy seeing all the yarn and all the goodies that were there. I wanted to finish off just this really short video with showing you what I got. I was quite restrained, which may come as a surprise, but I did pick up a few things. So one of the big exciting things from Yarnfolk this year was that John Arbin was there for the first time, and it was really lovely meeting John. He is such a personable vendor. He and his wife, I think it is Juliet, and it was lovely. And as usual, there was the array of the knit by numbers, double knit, but I wanted something slightly different, so I have picked up his Harvest Hues, which is 65% Falklands Merino and 35% Zvortbils. I really don't know how to pronounce that, of Exmoor. So this is a 4-ply fingering weight, and I am hoping to knit the Breakwater by Cecily Glowick MacDonald out of this. It's a lovely fitted sweater, and the 3 skeins should be enough. So I picked that up, and a little bag, and there were a lot of Irish indie dyers there, and I got this from Eve Chambers Textiles, and I think I've knit with her yarn before, but this is 75% merino, 25% nylon. It's non-superwash sock yarn, so really looking forward to knitting this up. The spring greens. Buying the red was a real change for me, but I really wanted to step out of the comfort zone because I had gone for the green, but I decided out of the comfort zone, but I stayed in my comfort zone for this. I love my green. So I'm looking forward to knit this. It's 4-ply, 100 grams. And I picked up from Knit It, Hook It, Craft It. I link all those shops below, but I got a card. Might just frame this little one, and some wool wash, soapy wool wash. And it smells gorgeous. And I picked the version that had the lanolin in it because I quite like the feel of lanolin. And some washi tape just because if I'm taking notes about what I've knit, and I'm not as good at that as I used to be. I'll try and open this. I used to be very, very, very good about keeping notes. Now I'm not as good. Oh, I'm going to open it. And this washi tape, if it comes out of the box, has just little sheep all around it. So that was just a little fun shop from her. And I got some stitch markers from Yarnistry. I like the wooden sheep. But I also picked up some stitch markers from Yarnistry that are for you, along with some sock yarn. Oil Slick is the colourway, and again a 75% merino, 25% nylon from Eve Chambers, and these are for you. So I will put a thread in the Ravelry group, which is Hawthorn Cottagecraft podcast group. I'm tired. And I'll put a thread there for these, for you to have the opportunity. And the next podcast, which will hopefully be this week, I will choose a winner. I'm really finding it hard to find words at the moment. But that's the prize package for Yarnfolk. Again, I had a wonderful time. It was lovely meeting everybody, anybody who came to say hello. It was lovely to see you. And it was lovely seeing all the vendors and feeling the buzz around Whitehead. It's, as I've said before, it's lovely having a yarn festival that is so close. I was able to get the train there, 15 minutes, and I was there. And thank you so much to Louise and Lighthouse Yarns, and for all the people who have been involved in organising this. It was a wonderful day out, and hopefully I'll see lots of people there next year as well. So as I said, there hopefully will be a podcast this week, and we'll be back to normal service. I've a lot to show you, and until then, enjoy your knitting. And if you like this, please feel free to subscribe and to give it a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you soon.